It was a really good match. Fans got their money's worth. Some really good volleyball, and yeah, I mean, both teams did some incredible things tonight, and so our team in our crowd was really into it. I mean, it was just an electric night, and then the senior night. It just every time that happens, which I don't think we've had one in a few years, maybe 3. I can't remember, but. The fact how many stay for senior night and honor those seniors, I mean, it's a lifetime memory for them.
What changed in the second set, down 22-15? What happened?
Was that how far we were down? 22-15. I call it timeout.
Yep. And
yeah.
Whitney came into the match right at that point too.
Yeah.
What kind of changed the tide?
Yeah. I mean, I think I called my second timeout. I wanted to settle them down. I gave them a couple things that we got to start doing. Thinking for the next game, we got to start doing better. One of them was passing, and then they just caught fire, and then you could just feel the whole momentum shift. Our crowd was really into it, and then Penn State just couldn't. I mean, Nicklin made a great one-on-one block. And then I think Lauren got a big stuff block, and then they made a couple of hitting errors, and that's what great defense does to hitters. They start making errors, and they played great defense against us. We played a little better tonight, and I mean we held them to 088, which is they're leading the conference in attack efficiency. So yeah, I thought we made some incredible digs tonight.
When you win that second set, when you're walking off, are you smiling, or are you shaking your head, or what are you thinking?
What I'm thinking as a coach is this team's finally starting to show up a little bit, and you know, be able to win close games and show some toughness. So, and we've done that a couple times in the last few weeks. We've failed a couple times, but they just showed a lot of grit and resiliency to hang in there, you know, and that's one of the things we've been working on. We've been working on mentally focus on what we need to do in that moment and not worried about other things. And, you know, the word we use is bulletproof. We're trying to be bulletproof.
What do you think of your serving tonight?
That was really good. And I mean, what did Horde hit tonight? There you go. So there's the leading hitter in the conference. We held her to 125. The way you stop her is you got to serve tough, and we were relentless pressure tonight serving them.
Coach, we're talking about digging. Talk about Lexi Rodriguez's amazing dig towards the back line there to go kind of behind her back and hit it over the net to save the ball.
Yeah, that was routine. I'm more worried about the 2 digs she missed out of position in Game 3 that when it was really tight at the end. So she'll have to learn on that in video. But those guys can fly around and do that stuff. I mean, that's nothing for them. So, but it's fun when it happens and they get it over.
I think the second set, of their 22 points, I think 13 came on your errors too. Would it just fall into a sense of complacency after that first set, or what happened?
What happened was we stopped passing. So Nicklin's just setting Maddie or Lexi every ball. They got a big, you know, good block out there, and they didn't handle it very well. Nicklin got a few tough sets, or wide and tight, and so we just got in a rut. And then Lauren, you know, had about 3 pretty good sets and netted and got blocked, and so again, their defense was pressuring us, and we were feeling it. You know, it's hard when you aren't getting kills, and then you start passing, and you get in these long rallies, and you can't kill the ball, and then you start trying to do too much.
How well do you think Whitney responded to a big match like this?
She has been phenomenal in practice. I mean, she's gone to another level the last couple of weeks. So I've been looking for an opportunity to get her in. We put her in against Maryland. She had an awesome week of practice, and I see her confidence just growing. So I was not surprised that she played like that tonight. She was playing fearless, and that's how she's been in practice.
Let's talk a little bit about senior night today. Talk a little bit about your seniors and what they've kind of meant to you since they've been here. Now it's their last game in Devaney.
Well, hopefully it's not the last game in Devaney, but officially, we got robbed of tomorrow. But you know, like I said in the video, that group, one of them's won a national championship. All the rest of them all played for a national championship, came within 3 points. They've won a lot of matches. They produced our highest GPA last year ever as a team. They've also encountered challenges that no other seniors have ever had to do with pandemic, spring season, just dealing with all that, playing with no fans, and they've handled it really well, and they've really matured through all that, because it's been a different journey for those guys compared to a normal senior at Nebraska. So it's a pretty special group.
Lauren's known for her hitting, but her impact with those 7 blocks tonight would be.
Yeah, she was imposing her will tonight, blocking. So the Huskers were fired up tonight. That first game was one of the best games I've seen in 20 years of how we played. I mean, we were almost flawless.
In all areas?
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember specifically, but I mean, that was some high-level volleyball going on.
Will the team do anything tomorrow?
We're going to work out tomorrow. Some people will train more than others, but we've got to do something to prepare for going back to back. So we'll. Yeah, it's just trying to figure out how to do that. But we got to keep the ones that didn't play sharp, and the ones that did play, they've still got to. They got to get a good workout tomorrow, and just so their bodies are used to it, because we have to do it basically the next 2 weeks, with, you know, playing back to back. And we haven't played back to back since our second weekend. Think about that.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thanks, guys.